Hello and welcome to Optimal Tarot. Well, foresight is 2020. Right now, I'm doing a general love read for the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio gang, what's going on out there? Check this out, Scorpio. I hope all of you are doing well today because we are looking into you versus them. The way you feel versus the way they feel. Keep in mind, this is a general love read. So the messages may or may not resonate. Keep in mind, if the messages do not resonate, please be sure to check your moon, Venus, and rising signs. And also, flip the roles if necessary. Now, without any further ado, Scorpio, let's see how do they feel about you and how do you feel about them? You versus them. Okay, Spirit. What is the overall energy between Scorpio and their person? What is the overall energy, Spirit? Show us. What is the overall energy between you, between Scorpio and their person? And we have justice. Okay. Justice. That's a big one. Okay. And how does Scorpio feel? How does Scorpio feel about their person? How does Scorpio feel about their person? Spirit, show us. How does Scorpio feel? How does Scorpio feel about their person? And we have Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles. All right. And how do they feel, Spirit? How do they feel? How does Scorpio person feel about them? How does Scorpio's person feel about them, Spirit? Show us. How does Scorpio's person feel about them? Okay. We have the Empress, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Okay. What is the outcome, Spirit? Show us. What is the likely outcome for this situation? What is the likely outcome for this situation, Spirit? Show us. What is the likely outcome? What is the likely outcome for this situation? What is the likely outcome? We have Seven of Pentacles. And what is the advice, Spirit? Show us. What is the advice? What advice do you have for Scorpio as it pertains to this situation? What advice do you have? What is the advice you have for Scorpio in this situation? What is the advice, Spirit? What is the advice? We have Strength card. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay. Well. This is a very interesting spread here with you and your person. You and your person. All right. So the overall energy between you and your person is justice. Okay. So this tells me that there's a really good chance that this pertains to something involving the justice system. Perhaps there's a court proceeding going on. You may be going through a divorce. This may be pertaining to someone you're married to. Beyond that, this can also speak to karmic justice, okay? Meaning the scales of karma need to be balanced, okay? There perhaps needs to be balance between you and your person, okay? So we're talking about the actual court system to some degree in some respects. And also we're talking about karmic justice as well. Okay. And for you, Scorpio, I'm feeling like, there's a hodgepodge of all the above. As we speak to the Scorpio collective, some of you may be married to this person. Some of you may be going through a divorce. Some of you may the dynamic between you, the scales of justice need to be balanced out. Okay, I do want to pull another card or so for clarity, just to get more details on the situation if we can. So, Spirit, clarify the justice card for us, please. Clarify justice for the overall energy between Scorpio and their person. Clarify justice for a Scorpio. Clarify justice. Clarify justice. Clarify justice. And we have Eight of Cups. So someone's walked away. We have Queen of Swords. Someone's cold and emotionally unavailable. And what else do we have, Spirit? Give us one more. One more. Chariot. Okay. Further speaks to walking away. Okay. Or maybe even coming back, but it doesn't feel like that with the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Which I usually read as unrequited love. Okay. So here, Scorpio, I'm seeing a situation where someone walked away and was very cold. Okay. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Also could be dealing with the Libra, seeing this Justice card here. Okay. So I see two cards, and the Chariot card here is like, whoa. Okay. Because that's a major arcana card, and it's like speaking twice to someone leaving. All right. So this very well could be speaking to a divorce situation for many of you. Okay. With the Eight of Cups and the Chariot. Okay. Furthermore, I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. So someone has been very cold, and the Four of Cups tells me that perhaps someone has grown bored with the situation or is no longer emotionally involved. Okay. So the overall energy, it looks like, Scorpio, this is someone, to put it plainly, I'm feeling like this is more than likely someone most of you are in separation from. And if you are not separate from this person, I do feel like there's a degree of emotional separation. Perhaps whoever you're dealing with has withdrawn emotionally from you. You may exist, this may be someone you talk to, but I don't feel like there's any emotion. I don't feel like there's any passion. Okay. And perhaps, Scorpio, you are the one who has withdrawn emotionally. Okay. But that's the overall energy. So, yes, I can see how things could potentially be out of balance as a result of this. And also, this is looking very much so like a divorce situation. Okay. So, Scorpio, how do you feel? How do you feel about this person? Well, for the way you feel, Scorpio, I'm seeing the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Okay. Scorpio, I feel like you're all in your head. You're in a mental prison right now. You've locked yourself up. You're all in your head about this situation. You feel stuck. You're trapped mentally. And I feel like you're trapped mentally because you would like some clarity. I feel like you want to know where you stand with this person, or would like a clearer idea of where this is going. Okay. This also tells me intuitively that there's a good chance you may not even be speaking to this person, Scorpio. Okay. So I feel like you want to speak your truth, and or you would like for your person to give you some truth and clarity about whatever the dynamic is between you and your person in this situation. Okay. I feel like some truth and clarity needs to be spoken and had. Okay. King of Pentacles here. Once again, one of my spouse cards here. So that tells me that you could potentially be the husband or wife or spouse to this person. Also, in terms of how you feel about them, I do feel like you feel like in the best case scenario, this is someone you could have a very stable and abundant life with. Okay, I do feel like you feel like this is or this is you seeing them as your spouse. Okay, but beyond that, I feel like you see them as a person that you can have something very stable and abundant with, even with you being in this mental prison and feeling like you need some sort of clarity. Okay, now on the other end, how does your person feel? Well, for the way they feel, we have the Empress, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so the Empress, this tells me perhaps this is someone with child or someone that maybe you have had children with or a child with. Okay, it doesn't have to be plural. All right. So perhaps they see you as the mother, father of their child. Okay. Um, this is also someone who feels like you're very caring and nurturing as we talk about the way they feel about you. Okay. They feel like you're a very nurturing, caring person and someone who is very capable of building something um, extraordinary. Someone who they hold in a high regard as an empress. Okay. Now, here with this Ten of Swords and Page of Cups, I'm reading this two ways. Okay. They either feel like you betrayed them and you should apologize, or they feel like they need to apologize to you for betraying you, Scorpio. Okay. Now, I'm going to see if I can get some clarity to see if we can narrow that down. And you know what? Spirit just told me it really does depend more so on your story because for some of you, your person did betray you, Scorpio, and then for others, you betrayed them. So flip the roles. You know what your story is, okay? But in terms of how they do feel like there has been a betrayal and there needs to be an apology. Okay. Now, whether that apology comes from them or whether they feel like you owe them an apology, then that kind of speaks to your situation. Okay. But I will get some clarity on this Ten of Swords though to see if we can understand what the betrayal may have been. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Swords for us, Spirit. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify. Clarify the Ten of Swords. And we have Five of Wands. Okay, so there was some sort of conflict that led up to the betrayal, perhaps, or conflict as the result of the betrayal. See if we can get some more. Okay, clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Spirit, clarify. Clarify. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. And we have Page of Pentacles. Someone was giving very little or not giving much to the situation. We got a punk ass page here. Okay, let's see if we can get something else. Oh, more cards dropped. What do we have? Eight of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the World. Bottom of the deck is Strength. Okay. Okay. So I'm seeing whatever the betrayal was, it whatever the betrayal was, okay, there was definitely competition. Someone may have been seeing someone else. Okay. Someone may have been seeing someone else. Okay. So there was competition. Okay. And as a result of that competition, a person was giving little to nothing. Okay. That's how I see pages. You know, eh. And also, I think it speaks to this person is perhaps younger than you, also Scorpio. Okay. And the King of Pentacles is showing up here again. So I feel like this is showing how there has been an array of events, okay, that has led to the closing of a cycle, okay? That could have been the result of, um, they could have been the result of competition, meaning other people were potentially involved, okay? You could have been dealing with a Leo in particular for that to show up at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Um, yeah. All right. So perhaps other people were involved. Someone started seeing other people. All right. And that's definitely a betrayal. Okay. We're talking about conflict, betrayal, the whole nine. And they definitely can't give you their all if their focus is also elsewhere. Okay. So for the outcome here, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which I find quite strange. Perhaps this waiting is speaking to waiting for the verdict or the final outcome of whatever the divorce situation may be. Perhaps waiting for karmic justice to be served and for the scales to be rebalanced once again. All right. But regardless of what it is, I'm seeing that the outcome, I'm not seeing much change in the situation because it hasn't been finalized, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So once again, that could be speaking to court proceedings, that could be saying that, hey, nothing has happened. That also tells me if you're not talking to this person, I don't see anybody talking. I just see waiting on the call, waiting on communication, waiting on a change, waiting on a verdict. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get some clarity on the Seven of Pentacles here. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles for the outcome. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but I'm going to take them. Okay, I'm going to take them. All right, so we have Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, the Hierophant, the Devil, and we have the Hangman. Bottom of the bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. All right. All right. So the outcome here, I see a potential. I see a potential reconciliation here, but with the caveat that someone takes action. Okay. The Ace of Wands, followed by the Four of Cups and the Hierophant, tells me there could be a new passionate beginning after there was felt to be disinterest here. I see commitment, okay, or perhaps recommitment here, okay. I do feel like though the toxic element may still be present, and this could also represent obsession on your part and or your person's part. But the here's the caveat though: the Hangman, but nobody's doing nothing. And I do feel like to a certain degree, Scorpio, it's probably because you and your person, or your person, okay, feels like there's really nothing you can do about it, which speaks to the Eight of Swords we saw earlier with you being all in your head with this mental prison. Okay. I do feel like if there is an action, if someone initiates a new passionate beginning, I do feel like it could potentially lead to reconciliation here. Once again, this is a reconciliation card. And also that lets me know that this marriage can be salvaged because right under that was the Four of Wands. Okay, so I'm feeling like there is a chance for stability to be brought back into the relationship if someone takes action. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there, Scorpio, for the outcome. So here we are for the advice. And the advice here is to be strong. Okay? I mean, strength. Once again, Leo is prominent. Okay. Also see Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I think I said Cancer earlier. Okay. Beyond that, all other signs, it could be any sign. All other signs are here. Okay. But those are the major ones that stick out. Okay. And once again, Leo being here twice with strength. Okay. So I'm feeling like be strong. Okay. This is not a easy situation to deal with. I'm pretty sure it's very taxing on you emotionally. Okay. But really be strong. Okay. Be strong. You can get through this. You can get through it, Scorpio. Okay. As challenging as it may be. Okay. And to clarify that, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Perhaps but then on the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. So once again, I think it shows that whether it's with this person or not, I do feel like your happily ever after is still available for you, Scorpio. Okay. You may want to concentrate more on your work right now, or you may want to consider putting work into this situation. Okay. But regardless of which route you decide to go, be strong and you will persevere. Drop me a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time for Optimal Tarot. Peace and love.